Right. Yeah, I literally turned my computer on 20 minutes ago, so I've been a little bit on a time crunch. So hello y'all. Good afternoon and good morning, Mildred. How are y'all doing today? Yes, pot. It is pot time. 2 a.m. It's 6 p.m. Fucking chi out here staying up till 2 a.m. Your app is updating. It's been set. At that point, you just cancel the download and restart it. Oh no! I'm sorry, Chi. I'm sorry for your loss. Why are you mad? You got C1 Zhongli? That's, I mean, 2 cocks. It's good. But also beautiful. Oh. Well, hopefully this will cheer you up at least a little bit. Did y'all get who you want in the banner or just C20 Noel? I haven't wished yet. That's also for Sunday. Sorry about that. My mother was talking to me. All right. Anyways, why Sunday? Because that's when we always stream. Is on Sundays. That's when streams are. This is just I wanna explore the new update in the housing. It's just I don't want to do that without you guys. So I want to do at least a little like. I feel guilty when I'm playing this without streaming, just because, you know, I'm not guilty, but like I'm missing out on more entertaining things. So, yeah, and you can wait. It's fine. The quest is don't say anything, okay? I actually should probably fucking put. Hold on. I'm gonna put no spoilers in the title, even though I know people can't read. So, cool. I have an answer, Oz. Right, let's get to dailies first. Oh, it's okay, Jimmy. You don't need to apologize for that. If you just want to sit back and lurk, then that's perfectly fine too. We're just glad to have you here. Forgot that. Me. I do that way too much. Oh, don't trigger Oz. No, gee, don't do that. Alcoholic. All right. And you triggered him. There we goes. What have you done? Kind of glad I did a midweek stream, just so I can cheer people up. Because apparently this week it sucked for people. Where am I going? I'm going... Find Nimrod. Okay. Too tired to spin. Alright. It is one of those days. Just give me a chill stream then. I won't have us spamming. It's a good day. I'm just not feeling myself. The only reason why I'm tired is because, you know, if I gotta work out. Who are being brawled? Yeah. God, can you not missing person poster? Jesus fuck. There we go. I can't shoot us. I mean, yeah, fair. Hello, Aki. Nimrod, stop fucking drinking. Dip. I need cake on stream. Maybe she'll be here. Who knows? Sup, Hermes? How are you doing this evening? Yeah, we don't want to watch the world burn. We're just bystanders forced to watch. We have to go... What do we have to do? Oh, do we have to talk to fucking Nimrod again? I'm an idiot. All right. Making some dinner? Oh, what's for dinner? What am I doing? Hold on. What do I need to do? Navigate. Do I need to talk to him again? Oh, check mode. All right. All right, we're going to Charles. Veggie soup and chicken, yum. Or going to Victoria. Haven't gotten a quest. I mean, he's just an alcoholic, and like his marriage is like low-key just gone because of his alcoholism. So the man is just like, nobody hates Nimrod. It's Pallid. Everybody hates Pallid. Yeah. I'm planning on building my Zhongli for sub DPS with Child because my friend got mad when I gave him HP artifacts of Black Tassel. Honestly, don't listen to your friend. Support Zhongli is like insane. You will never take damage if you build them with HP. Because Zhongli isn't even meant to be a sub DPS. They just buffed him so people would stop complaining about him not being able to be a sub DPS. He's meant to be a support, and a support. I love how NPCs are memorable. Get to it. Yeah, yeah. People fuck on Pallid. People love all the. People do like. Yeah, they do really good job writing the NPCs, like Timmy and Pallid and all of them. We can joke about Yingair. Yeah, Yingair is... Although, to be fair, I always forget about Yingair until I walk past her. And she says, don't be afraid and come inside. I'm like, no, I don't want to come inside. Never using Zhongli again until I roll for Eula because you ruined my party. Why did he ruin your party? What, Oz? You just got an extra cock. That's all Seiwon Chong does. Oh, pity. Oh, okay. See, I am also tired. It just seems like today everybody's just tired. Well, that's your fault for rolling on his banner in the first place. Character ruining pity. New character is a new character, none of them are bad. Eh. Oh yeah, Yanfei's a thing. Honestly, you should have waited for Yanfei because she's gonna come back. Like at that point.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
You just wait for Yanfei to come back if you're so worried about if your pity is so high. I got Yanfei first 10 roll. I'm hoping I get Yanfei. Here's the hoping. I need to sell my artifacts. Fuck me, dude. I hate how many artifacts I have. Yeah, I've been wondering why I have so much Mora as of late. That's why. Just because I figured out you can sell your artifacts. So I've been selling a lot of artifacts because I've been running out of room. Because you can only, like, I wish you could sell 4 stars, to be completely honest. You should be able to sell 4 stars. Love Yanfei, Japanese and English voice. They had a different parts of the same personality. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Voiceover. This one is done. Okay, if anybody of you have friendship level 4 coaching, log into the game and listen to her about Eugene voice line. Just listen to this one and then listen to this one. See if you can hear the difference. I'm so sad that I don't have friendship for coaching.
We're way behind schedule. No touching.
It's not about who Eugene is. Just listen to the voice line. Just listen to the voice line. I don't know if it's still in the game. I don't know if they hotfixed it out or anything. I don't know why it's like the way it is, but it is. And it's horrible. I saw it on Twitter earlier today. It's hilarious. I'll find a video of it after I'm done with my dailies. Because it is hilarious. I just want the people that have coaching to listen to it. So Eugene is, there is a reason. There is a reason, okay? It's not just like stupid. Does this sound normal? Okay. Did they hotfix it? They may have hotfixed it. Is it Kuching's normal voice actor? Because, so for some reason, like really early in the patch, they had Sucrose's VA doing that line.
Next on the agenda.
For some, are you in English, Oz? Are you in English? Because for some wild ass reason in the English dub, for like, they may have hotfixed it out, but it was Sucrose's VA that was reading the line in Kuching's menu. So that, I didn't know if it was still in the game or not. It looks like they hotfixed it, but... it was really funny, but it was also just really sad. Like, it almost... Do you find the old video? Okay. It's hilarious. Because it almost sounds like Sucrose trying her best to imitate Kuching.
We're way behind schedule.
It's really strange.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I liked it or not. Here's the problem. Let me look at it. Let me try and find it. There is a chance that I didn't like it on Twitter, and I'll have to dig through what's his face. There. Okay, found it. Okay. Here's. Hold on. It's this. Okay, display capture. It's a Twitter video I found. Okay, listen very closely.
The way I see it, the law is a summary of things done the right way in the past. However, it should
It's about
also be
Yanfei, sorry.
continuously
That was the
adapted
wrong
and
line.
improved to
Maybe
match
it's still in the
needs
game
of
if it's
present.
about Yanfei.
Given that Liyue is about to undergo a radical transformation, legal talent is in great demand.
Try about Yanfei. I don't know if it's... It might be about Yanfei instead of about Yunjin. It's completely wrong. It is hilarious. Is it still in the game? Wait, okay, that makes me think, do I have high enough friendship for Yanfei? For the Yanfei voice line? I don't think I do. But if I do... No, I don't. But apparently it's still in the game. See, you know why I was laughing? Because it's so stupid. I think the problem with it is Kylie Mills wasn't allowed or wasn't available for doing that line. And so they just had Sucrose's VA do it. That's the theory. Because I don't think Kylie Mills was available to do it. But they needed it done. What about Honey Eki? That wasn't Honey Impact, that was Twitter. But that's the theory. I don't know if that's correct, but it's very sad that if that's the case. Use Honey Impact to see the voice lines. But it's the problem is, it's what's in the game versus what's not in the game. That's what's so funny about it, is the fact that that's still in the game. You need to do a quest for the teapot. Yeah, I know. I'm I'm gonna do this quest, but I'm not going to do... I'm not gonna do Zhongli, any of the major story stuff. You need to go talk to Madam Ping. Yeah, I figured.
Are strict, I suppose.
Like talking here. Distracts you from depressive symptoms. Yeah, well, that's kinda... I'm kinda glad that, I can distract you from all that, Jimmy. It's one of my favorite parts about doing all the content creation and whatnot. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Hold on. Okay, so if the stream quality like dips bad, just let me know, because bop. I'm gonna start recording. Please don't crash. There we go. Okay. So cursed. Yeah, you're welcome. I saw that on Twitter today. I'm like, that cannot be true. And then I think you really like the Teapot quest. Well, let's go see. Let's go see story quest. Nope, that's not what I want. Although we got Noel Act 2, which is dope. Unlock criteria. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten all the endings for that, but I do got that. I just skipped through it. Well, let's go see about it. Navigate. We go talk to Madam Ping. First 6-star. Yeah, throw hearts at Jimmy. Jimmy deserves all the hearts in chat. I did this quest already and it has a surprise. Well, we'll see what happens. Please don't throw hearts at me. Yes, throw physical hearts. Go rob your local hospital and the organ donations. You're bound to find some hearts. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, good night, Chi. I'll have an earlier stream Saturday. Or Sunday, sorry. I'll have an earlier stream Sunday, so hopefully you can stick around for longer for the Sunday stream. So, good night, Chi. Hello, Madam Ping. Oh, I wanted the silk flowers. Fuck.
Children, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
Ooh, so this is our gift.
A gift? For Paimon?
Paimon probably thinks it's food. I only did as I should.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
Sell kidneys. Abandon selling kidneys. Only sell hearts. Sell the irreplaceable organs.
When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds.
That's a really cool detail.
That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
That sounds like almost technological at this point. Aether is homeless. Yeah, I've always imagined, like, my headcanon was always he never sleeps or he just sleeps in the streets of Mondstadt. Or he, like, sleeps in the night of Favonius headquarters. Yanfei is so cute in the whole quest cutscene. Well, we'll get there. Although I do, just from the art, I think that Yanfei's fucking adorable. Oh, she's so cute.
Did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis. Part of our illumination, if you will.
Madame Ping turns Genshin into sci-fi. Once we get into Conria, it's probably going to become more sci-fi than not, to be completely honest.
I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power.
So, because of all the reading I've been doing, it's weird having the lines like this, move mountains and seas, put into context. This is Mount Tianheng. He literally raised Mount Tianheng, and seas, he departed the seas, the tide from Liyue. It's weird knowing context.
But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
Other Archon give vision, Geodaddy giving space, creating BS. I mean, I guess. You never know. You never know what the other Archons have done. It's just Venti's lazy. The other Archons could have done like a whole bunch of other shit.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Yes! After like 6 hours, did you say, Shira? Be glad that you didn't take my advice and didn't restart the download.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
It's Yanfei.
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today.
Speedrun download 80%. That would be like last place.
Even more difficult to find is Smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, Smaragdus jadeite is an Adepti treasure, and the Adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
It's almost like radiation. That kind of reminds me of like radiation almost. Oh, also, hello, Dark Master. Yeah, like Adeptal power, extended contact with it is in fact harmful to humans. That like reminds me of radiation.
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
Fuck. She
She counts? so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor. We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
I have not played Chong-Li's quest yet. I'm not going to until Sunday. Sunday's a stream where we do all that stuff.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
It's Yanfei.
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Ah, allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yanfei, I believe you already heard of the Traveler and his traveling companion.
Traveler and traveling companion, all right.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui.
We did fight the Millilith, didn't we? I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact that we had a fucking scuffle with the Millilith at one point.
Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
What a shame. What?
A shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they do a good job with that. I think they're just starting to do an even better job of making sure every 4-star gets at least a little bit of screen time, or every character gets at least a little bit of screen time. Those blank eyes. She will just stare blankly. She looks so dead inside.
If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me.
Oh my god, these faces are so stupid. Oh god. Yanfei looks so fucking stupid. It looks like this eye's trying to run away from her face. Blop, you mean my next thumbnail? According to Chi, I'm this exact same person as Blop, so I mean...
Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy.
I will.
If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
Oh, nice, Harvs. Another workaholic? Yeah, I guess. There's got to be a reason for them to want to go adventuring with us, I guess. I don't know.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment.
What's this on her torso? Looks like a Triforce, but also almost looks like a scar. So I can't quite tell what it is.
You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
She's like the exact same as Ganyu.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here. Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married? Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
She looks so just like... She looks like slothish, or like she hasn't gotten sleep in like 30 years, but like not in the Ganyu way. Ganyu doesn't look like she doesn't get sleep. She just looks just dead inside. She looks like if you took the attitude of a deer and put it onto a human. That doesn't make sense to anybody except for me, but...
The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Yeah, that midriff, oof.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential.
That's what I'm thinking. She's like, her horns are kind of deerish. So if you took like the dopey nature of a deer and just made it into a human. Also, there is the chasm has been closed off. I think that's a hook for the chasm once we get there.
Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
Her Japanese voice is quite different from her English voice. I've heard that, but I've also heard that both of them suit her very well.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
A lot of chasm hints. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant
It's
who once came to
Sungwon!
me with some legal theories on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores.
Fucking Sungwon gets his lines, dude. This is the guy that Sungwon voiced.
He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya.
I'm worried they're gonna release the chasm first. I don't think they will. I just think it makes sense to have the chasm lead into Sumeru. So I think it's going to be Inazuma, and then we're going to go chasm, and then further west into Sumeru.
So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some. Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
I don't know what that means, but that I'm not gonna bother.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure.
I fucking love Karina's voice acting.
Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
I'm gonna turn the music on, because that was weirdly silent. Anyways, talk to Crosslaw. While I'm here, I'm gonna take the glazed lilies and the silk flowers. But like in the CN stream, there was Yae, and it was even like even stronger of a hint. So yes, the first half of that Claymore, yes, I think that's about right. Inazuma is going to be about the conflict and the struggle between their god's quest for eternity and the mortals' like defiance against that. But Sumeru is going to be interesting because in Travail, he says that, Jane says that in the Sumeru chapter, like, my idea of the Sumeru chapter is going to be, he says that there's a push for folly, but the God of Wisdom makes no argument against it. So, like, I don't know, there will be much more of a lore focus to Sumeru. It's just, if it's about the false sky and whatnot, it's going to be about Sumeru. I'm thinking it's going to be about Sumeru kind of like not going towards, like, not, how do I phrase this? Not pursuing the idea of the false sky, but like pursuing the wrong leads instead of pursuing what they should be. Sungwon.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
It's so weird having a voice actor that you know beforehand and hearing them do a line in a game. This is weird listening to Sungwon do this. The God of Wisdom is trying to prevent the spread of information. He's not trying to prevent, he is letting false information spread. So folly is a falsity or a fallacy. And so saying there's a push for folly, but the God of Wisdom makes no argument against it, is saying that there is the academia in Sumeru is starting to pursue complete folly, complete like fake information and false leads, basically red herrings. But the God of Wisdom is like, yeah, you do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let you guys do your thing.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Hi, cat. Do you want to be on my lap? You want to cuddle? We cuddling? We cuddling? Come here. Come here. No? Okay.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins.
There are two kinds of people in this chat. One, the people that get excited that there is a cat now on my lap, and then there's Oz, who says, eat it. I'm not eating a Shelda, you dipshit. A Shelda is precious, and she deserves not to be eaten. They're the youngest and were present for the cat calamity, which, yeah, is really interesting because they're gonna have a very, very unique stance on the calamity, on the Canria incident. They're not gonna have like, yeah, they're gonna have a unique stance on that, which is gonna be really interesting. It's time to call PETA. As long as Oz isn't let near my cat, I'm fine with him yelling at me to eat my cat. I'm not gonna do it, so I mean, just I'll keep in mind not to let Oz near my cat.
Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize, I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi Qiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Love that pronunciation, Zhi Qiao. Heard that somewhere, but didn't the previous Dendro Archon die in the Archon War? That's the theory. I don't think it's confirmed anywhere that he died in the Archon War. No, he didn't. No, he was present for Conria. Yes, this is actually Songwon. Check his Twitter. The the previous Dendro Archon died sometime after the Conria thing. Hold on, what if the God of Wisdom is not preventing the spread of false information because he does not know better? He definitely knows better. It's just, especially with how Dane worded it in Travail, makes no argument against it. That just implies that he knows that there is an argument to be made. But like, Claymore, that makes a little bit of sense, but then you realize that he's the God of Wisdom. And basically all of Teyvat's history, or most of Teyvat's history, is going to be recorded in the Sumeru libraries. So even if he isn't, like, even if he doesn't know, then he can just, like, pop down to Sumeru and just read up on it. Catholic Church situation? What do you mean, Dark?
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhi Qiao before renting them to her.
Or I didn't know about the wording. Yeah. Trust me, I have watched that trailer way too many fucking times. I have that trailer, like, memorized inside out. How ironic would it be if the God of Wisdom? That actually could be possible. That would be so cool if that was the case, though. That would be such a cool plot point. Claymore, keep that idea. Once we get to Sumeru, I want to see if you're accurate on that. That would be so dope.
The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value.
So, you know how the Catholic Church was saying whatever they wanted and justifying it by saying it's divine? Oh, yeah, so priests doing whatever the hell they wanted and say it's the word of God, so that's perfectly fine that they were doing it. Maybe the citizens are doing something similar. Of Sumeru? Maybe. The Archons were mind-controlled against their will by Celestia to destroy Conria, which is explained by British and Rex Lapis' involvement. Really enjoyed your video analyzing Travail. We'll get... my next video, we're getting back to it a little bit, a teeny tiny bit. About the Teyvat Historia, I haven't actually watched Teyvat Historia's most recent video, so I should actually probably get to that.
In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Ms. Zhi Qiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
What about that video, Oz? That was before I knew what I wanted to do. That was like my identity crisis before I knew what I wanted to do with this channel. Probably RPs, I do. I play Dungeons and Dragons a lot.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhi Qiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
How do you play Dungeons and Dragons? Very carefully. Just roll some dice. I think Lisa mentioned in the manga that it's very hard to study in Sumeru because of the way people try and learn. I believe not on my desk, Cat. Really? Okay, fine. I believe she mentioned that they would even give up their life for knowledge. Yeah. I also need to read the manga. I haven't gotten around to it, but that wouldn't surprise me because it's Sumeru. Like, these guys would go to life and death for a contract. I'm not eating the cat, Oz, you fuck nugget. I think both sides messed up gods in that nation. Durin was Conria's creation, was Gold's creation. Most likely.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now. I recommend you read the manga on stream. Maybe. I might do that.
God, I have so many. I need to. Hold on. I'm gonna put. I have a notepad on my desktop. That's video ideas. So I'm gonna add a subsection to this called stream ideas. Practice stream. Reading manga. Dope. Eat the cat. No. She.
One client, two clients, three clients.
Manga is not essential to the story. Yeah, manga just, from what I've figured out, the manga just gives you context and that's it. It gives you a little bit of world building, but it's stuff that you can still figure out without. Like, it gives you some extra stuff. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Hello.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Chiao.
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
I think Lisa lore implies she left Syria. Yeah, they're a bit, you know, weird. We'll see how strange they are and how dedicated they are when we get to Sumeru.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him.
Manga is a very interesting read, especially because it really dives into serious storytelling, contrary to the game. Yeah, I think the game isn't gonna stay lighthearted for a long. What do you mean? Is it is essential? I mean, yeah. I mean, if you put it that way, sure.
My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins. I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
Of course.
I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice. My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, well, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me.
Whoever this voice actress is, she did a really good job making your self sound like really fucking nervous. And at least he's just a lazy person. I think that's part of it, is she's lazy, but she's also the smartest character in our party, right? So I think Lisa is that like, how do I say this? Like, Lisa's that one kid that just has like a 4.2 GPA, but still just doesn't try because they're just that goddamn smart. But like, Lisa doesn't do anything with that knowledge, with that gift, I guess.
But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Oh yeah, most definitely Lisa is a much more complicated character. We just haven't seen it. We're definitely I think we're gonna see it once Sumeru rolls around.
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Yeah, everyone is hiding some stuff behind a facade. That's the entire point of this game, kind of.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Mr. Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
So Celestia is where the thrones of the gods are. It's basically kind of like heaven, as far as I understand. Celestia is the realm of the gods, but also I guess not heaven, but it's where the gods reside, right? And Celestia is the Celestia is also that floating island in the sky that you see sometimes. Okay, you know what Celestia is, but like, yeah, it's basically the home of the gods. And sometimes it's worded as if it's kind of like the Holy See of Teyvat, where instead of Celestia being a place, Celestia is more of like gods incorporated, right? If that makes any sense. It's really weird. I'd probably have to make a video on it. I'm gonna guess Paimon is 2. Yeah, I'd hazard to say that. Paimon's celestial in some way or another.
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
You never know. It could be like some TARDIS shit or something.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss.
My theory is Paimon is from Celestia but has no memories of being there, either as a result from falling into the ocean and being fished out by the traveler, or as a result of someone else's plan. I like that, but also there's a whole bunch of stuff that really makes sense about Paimon resembling elves from Honkai. And yes, I hate the Honkai Genshin connections, but like it's a really interesting theory to keep in mind. Oh, hello, Cake.
Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account.
But I do like the idea that Paimon is from Celestia. It's just she doesn't remember. But like, it's also, I do think she does remember. Or at least she remembers part of it, or at least a little bit of where she's from. She's just deciding not to tell us. No, Oz is actually especially tame today. You have to leave immediately. You got so much homework. Yeah, it's the end of the year. We're getting up on that homework.
And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of homework, but I'm so happy because next week are my AP tests, and then after that I have first period, second period, third period, and I'm done for the day. I have a theory that Celestia is like a prison for vision users. That could make sense. From what we see with... I've seen the picture of Vanessa ascending to Celestia, and the thing that she sees kind of looks like a panopticon with how Island put it. It looks like panopticon. That's a really interesting theory. People who ascend just to go to jail, yeah. Yeah, I will be back Sunday for the story quest. Yep, for the Zhongli story quest.
Even higher. Oh no.
Rip.
Uh-oh. Yuchao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the Jadeite is genuine or not? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Recently, I've been writing my idea for a story that tells a different version of Genshin storyline where the twins found a Conria and helped the nation fend off the... That would be a dope-ass fan fiction. Yeah, that panel 100% looks like Panopticon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, Jimmy, write that fan fiction, bitch. That Paimon is a MacGuffin or something. The last part of the mecha at the end of the game is Paimon. She's like the power core. There's just a Paimon-shaped slot in the middle of a massive mecha, and you just smash her in. If that theory is true, Paimon could be someone who escaped from that prison but lost her memory as a part of herself because of that. It'll explain her appearance and why she doesn't know Celeste yet. Yeah. That's assuming... That's assuming that she doesn't remember. Because she very well could, and she's just putting on a facade like every other character in this goddamn game.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item, and I should pay compensation per the contract. However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts.
Just let us find the goddamn hairpins and save the trouble. We just need to leave now and go.
Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Monsieur Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
She seems just as lost as us. If she knew about Celestia, wouldn't she side with her sibling instead? Maybe. I don't know. She might have some weird ass motives. I don't think she does, but there's a possibility.
Smooth to the touch. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossell's.
Kill Paimon? No, eat Paimon.
Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly.
Mora! Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
Gotta head out. Yeah, okay, see ya, Claymore. Yeah, go to sleep, y'all. Oh my god, Jimmy. I need to use that. I need to use that one, Jimmy. I was really sure what a panopticon is, and yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, a panopticon is a prison cell, or is a prison set shaped in a, like, it's a circular room with prison cells on the walls, and there's a singular observation point in the middle. Teva Historia. Thank you for the 2 pings, Teva Historia. Very cool.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
So that's what the Velvet Room in Persona 5 is? I think so. If I remember what the Velvet Room is, yeah, it's it might be a part of a panopticon. I've never, I've played like I played the very beginning of Persona 5, well, like once. Velvet Room, Persona 5. The Velvet Room is kind of. Yeah, it's a very small panopticon. Because Igor is like in the very middle. Yeah, it's a very, very, very small panopticon.
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
She looks so dopey. I love it so much. I love Yanfei so much.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Igor, what's his name? I played the very beginning of like Persona 5 in the first year it came out, and I've never played it again because I don't have a PlayStation. Endless Come. I love that copy pasta so much.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Ah, yes. The classic Oz. The idea of a panopticon is made. Yeah, it's one central observation point from the center where everybody can be seen. Oh, okay. So the name that you know him as at the very beginning of the game is Igor. So I got that right, right?
I just like to make people smile.
I can't believe the well got polluted.
I got the name Igor correct because he's
What is
kind
this
of
about?
Igor.
Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
Shiro, oh my god. I found that I can't play any kind of Persona games, so I watched them on YouTube instead. I got into it, it's just... I didn't... Yeah, he's Igor at the start of the game, so my memory isn't trash. I could play Persona games, I just don't have a PlayStation.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found...
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this,
Yeah,
but
don't bow.
Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossell's vicinity.
Demiurge is in Persona 5. Yo. Persona 5 Genshin Impact crossover?
If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Yanfei's gonna say no. Hold on a second.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave.
I need to play Persona 5. I really want to play that game. The OST is absolutely insane.
And then
I love
he'd
it.
throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Whoa.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
So, thief. Just steal them.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
It's fucking Lumine.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track. It feels like Yanfei
We would have,
is
like,
more
3.
concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
Well, why do you have to what? Why do you have 2, dude? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Oz. MiHoYo, Genshin Persona crossover. Let's go. Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, maybe. I might play it. Who knows?
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now, right, and I'll also need your signatures.
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it.
I'm too
My fees are the
smooth-brained for
same
this.
As always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
What's what? I don't...
Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away.
I got the gag in like the first like few seconds.
I don't believe
do
you've
not
been part
need
of an
the-
investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossell, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some.
You said to what? I did not say that ever. I didn't say that ever.
Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might also. The idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it.
How Aether solves problem. Rock. How Yanfei solves problems. 100%. When did I say that? What?
But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we... Ah, I've got it. Let's pay a visit to
Chateau?
Chateau, the boss of the... If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have...
Predict that 75% of Yanfei sons will be gone. Will become lawyers in the future. I mean...
Go!
Oh, she does the... Oh, this dude. All right. I did not name this guy... I did not know this guy's name was Shito.
Welcome to... Oh! It's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter?
Why does he sound like a prick? He sounds like a con artist. Like,
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
don't worry about it, Karma. It's just Oz being Oz. He's our resident shit poster, so don't worry about it.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossell enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnine merchant named Crossell, you say?
Crossell. Crossell.
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them.
Right. He sounds like such a dipshit.
He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
I mean, he just processes ore and gets money for it. That's not that bad of a deal.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
I was just dipped out of shitpost mode and was just like wholesome. I think I saw. Oh, that's actually a good idea, Dark. Wait, does Baiju come back?
Thank you,
Dude,
sir.
I'm-
We'll take a look at them.
Because I remember Baiju being completely repulsive for some reason to me. So if he comes back, then ooh.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Hmm. So maybe he just screwed up the naming?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
Baiju is extreme version of Kaya. Baiju is Kaya with a snake in Dendro. Look, you wanted to pun him. I mean, you can't really punt a grown man. You can punt a Paimon, but you can't punt Baiju.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot.
Yeah, everybody's welcome here. Doesn't matter who you are, you're welcome here. You are an amazing addition to chat, Jimmy. Just remember that.
So, did you find anything?
Not a trace.
So they really are different.
not?
But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
I was gonna try to eat the crumbs of my leftover fucking pizza rolls.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
It's wholesome corner, y'all. You can always dip out of lore theory shit and gotta be wholesome, y'all. We have a supportive community. Do you know Rosaria is a nun in a church whose god she does not know? I mean, she... I mean... She does kind of... I don't quite understand what you're getting at there, Pirate.
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart.
That's a good way of putting it, Oz. How can you be a terrible person if you're not telling me to eat my cat?
There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price.
Okay.
And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up.
But never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Okay. Yes, let's take them all the way back to Chateau, where he's like 10 steps away.
Miss Yanfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Just because you can't hold a friendship doesn't mean you're a horrible person. Just because you're not good at handling emotions doesn't mean you're a bad person. You know you're not good at handling your emotions. You know you're not, like, you know these things, you're self-aware. It's just there's some things that we can't control. Just because you can't control those things doesn't mean that you're a horrible person. Like motivation for everything, I want to do.
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Fenty would just blow that ball and chain away. Just be off in a breeze like it's a feather. What is free? Yeah, okay, fair. That's also a good point, Shiro. The thing about me is that I could do better. Everybody can do better. That's the problem. Everybody can do better. Everybody has had so many chances. Everybody has to deal with these things. You're not alone in all this, Jimmy.
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit.
Yanfei just zones out, and it's great. Yanfei just zones. Like, Aether just looks uninterested. Yanfei is just dopey. I love it so much.
This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
I feel like I'm on. Well, if you are, we're always here to keep you company. And once we get the Discord open, we'll be sure to always have somebody to talk with you. We have a supportive community in this corner, all right? In this very teeny tiny corner of the internet, we got support. So we're here to keep you company, Jimmy. I'll make sure to get the Discord open quickly. Hello, Oswin. In the meantime, we have another cat. We have the other cat.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but
Oswin,
might I know the nature of the incident on this
I'm not
occasion?
eating both cats, Oz.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident. just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
There's got to be someone out there that has experienced the same things as you, Jimmy. There are people out there that know the feelings that you've gone through. If they're not going to be exactly the same, but they're going to be very similar. Wholesome milkers. Don't fucking call me milkers, dipshits.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crusoe won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to... If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it! Sinxie. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Hey, Oz. What the fuck? Alright. I'm trying to understand. Like, I get it, but I try my best to be empathetic. I do a good job. Like, when it comes to the figurative stuff, it's hard to understand that kind of thing. For people that know that feeling, then it's easy to relate, but...
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day.
I honestly think speaking figuratively really helps, because the people that don't really know, yes, might not help, but the people that do, like the people that have experienced the same thing will know exactly what you're talking about, and they'll be able to help a lot more.
As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand?
We're just getting
and
law
impossible to finish?
shit here.
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices. You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know? Oh, this has nothing to do with being an... Again,
I'm just like reading things. It's hard not to think about things I want to do. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. It's really easy to think about wanting things to do, but not being able to conjure the motivation to do it. That's my whole thing with ADHD a lot, is I want to do these things. I want to make videos. I want to write. I want to do all these things that I have a lot of passion for. It's just the motivation just isn't there. I just want it to be done. I just want it to blink and the project to be done in front of me. It's near impossible to get that motivation there.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for...
Yeah, the fact that you try, Shira, is like can mean all the world to some people. Paying attention and just trying to understand means the world to some people.
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Ready to comment about
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
something along those lines? I don't quite remember, but that was my empty heart. Aw. Somebody out there loves you. If nobody does, then we love you, Jimmy. You are welcome here. We enjoy your company. It may not be romantic. It's very platonic love. We love you here.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite.
Oh, that honestly just is a shitty situation, Jimmy. I'm sorry. That's just a shitty situation. But if you can't talk to that person, we're here to keep you company. I already hear your future self die.
The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Vibe. Hello, random little bitch. I'm gonna call you bitch from now on. You're our bitch.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
I'm not answering you, Oz. 'Cause I fucking hate that. I bet you're a top. Depends. Depends on the day. Anyways. Ministry of Civil Affairs, Crossell is in deep shit. Vibing in a pinch of therapy. Yep, that's how we do it here.
Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf.
Anyways, sorry about that. Give Osmod.
I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins.
I don't know. I'd honestly give a... I'm not saying you're the last person I'd give mod to, but you're definitely not the first.
The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
You're definitely not the first person I'd give mod to. I'd honestly give mod to like Shira or Jimmy.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
I'll run mod applications for the Discord.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Fine. Do you want mod applications? be a terrible mod. Well, if you don't want mod, I won't give you mod, but that's the thing. I'll win. Amongst the panel of 1 judge, maybe 2, if Blitz wants to mod.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something isn't...
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Oh, here comes Baiju. Oh, God. All right. You dare doubt my powers. Okay. To be completely fair, Oz sounds like the fun mod that mod abuses, but in a very fun way that makes, like, hilarious jokes. I think you'd be a great mod, Jimmy.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Cause like I've modded Discord servers, and I was always about mod abuse. Like there was one time where we renamed everybody in a Discord of like, how many people are in the green Discord? Hold on. Roughly 60-ish people at that time. We renamed everybody in like a 60-ish Discord to OBS. AUUVS, because there's just a person whose name is OBS. And so I don't know how the joke arose, but we named everybody in the Discord OBS. And then one of the higher ups had to ping us and say, yeah, well, this is funny, but can we not, just for moderation purposes? And then she didn't know who was who, so she just had to ping everybody. It was great. It was like a message with like 7 OBS in a single ping. It was great. Chopping trees while watching the stream. Oh, we're gonna get there.
Only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus jadeite is harmful to the human body.
I'll give you money. Don't pay for mod, bitch.
Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
If you give me money, that's a surefire way of you not getting mod. I will not be bribed. You're not gonna pay for mod. Insult you? No. Time to try. Bitch! Alright. How do you plan on using your platform? Hashtag elections. Baiju's actually here. Yo, let's go. Hello, Baiju.
My. To
Oh,
what do
this
I owe the
dipshit.
pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
I'll lick your toes.
And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
I draw Discord emotes? Yo. Does he sound like Lawrence? Yo. I've never played Three Houses, but I know who Lawrence is. Oh.
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus jadeite.
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains, and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it.
Is he different from the old one? From the old Baiju?
It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone
Baiju
without
is a little
vision is
bleh.
in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they
Ugly.
fall ill.
Ugly.
Worst case scenario, they'll suffer
Ugly.
great changes
Right.
in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just not my type, I guess. I don't know. That midriff doesn't work. Like, Aether's midriff, perfect. It's not. It's just like dad bod. Hello, Pavel.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so—
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago.
Yeah, this is exactly the information we wanted, Baiju.
But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
Baiju has the themes of symmetry in his design. His cloak cape is perfectly symmetrical, and his left gauntlet is black and the other is golden white. Dude, that's a dope. That's a... Holy shit, Jimmy. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool observation. I mean, he's still fucking ugly, but, like...
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
I'm also too. I don't even think... Honestly, I don't think that Mihoyo knows how that works.
Weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
I'm straight. You're the odd one out here, Pavel. We've got a solid number of gays in here, I think. I mean a few others.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Observation skills 100. Yeah. That was honestly nuts. Drain HP, supply HP, 2 sides. That would be a really cool idea, Jimmy, actually. You say this shit? Bro. Okay, maybe my chat isn't as gay as I thought. Fuck.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then.
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigation,
Yes, that counts as gay. I am too, so I'm gay.
That we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite.
Get fucked. Mic drop. Yeah. Fun fact, I answered you. Yep. But yes, I count bisexual as gay just because, you know, that's me. Bitch, I have a girlfriend. Lay off.
Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Also, I'm not gonna marry somebody who calls me daddy milkers. Like, sorry. Sorry, too horny. Sorry, Jimmy. Daddy milkers is taken, I guess. I hate saying that. I have an SO card. I'm a simp. I love every character that he has. Yep. I'm simping for real people, though.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this.
Sarcasm is my name. Is Ajdaha fight hard? I have not fight him yet. This is the first thing I've done so far in 1.5.
I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Which one do we do? Hold on. Testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as a processing of the ore. I need dodging skills. That's good to know. If you can dodge, apparently, then you can do... Alright. Do them in order? Alright, alright. From top to bottom? Okay. Jade Mystery.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything?
He just proved himself.
In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence.
Oh, she'll decline. Okay. That's good.
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all.
I just give MiHoYo too much credit for making branching stories.
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
You shall take me for granted. I offer to eat your cats, and this is... You're not eating my cats. I love them very much, and they are very wholesome, and I love them. And they're... Yes. They may be pains in the asses sometimes. But... yeah, no, that is not confirmed because I fucking suck at Dark Souls. Part of it is the controls, but I cannot figure out that shit for the life of me.
Our second piece of evidence didn't...
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpin...
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my...
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Including Blood. I've heard Bloodborne is the best of the Soulsborne games, but you know, don't have a PlayStation.
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it.
Trade offer. I received the ability to hug whales' cats. Free love and care to his cats. Yes. You can hug my kitties. They will love it. If you don't, as long as you don't hug them for too long, because, you know, Osmond is a bit of a, she's a squirmy. Osmond is squirmy.
Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill.
I'm not giving you my cats, Oz. I don't know. I'm not giving you my cats. I will, like... You're to stay 2 miles away from my cats at all times.
Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
3 dogs for your cats. I already have 1 dog, and she is insane, so I'd rather just have my 2 kitties.
However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry.
I personally consider Bloodborne the best, but that's because it has a different playstyle. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because Bloodborne doesn't have the Dark Souls, so it would make sense for it to be at least a little bit different. Hide behind shield playing. Okay. So, so Bloodborne doesn't have shields like that, like Dark Souls does. Yeah, cat supremacy. Jemmy's right.
I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigation.
What? Wait! Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No,
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora?
Has parry, no shields. Isn't that also freaking Sekiro? Isn't Bloodborne like Sekiro light with parries?
Mr. Crossell, your answer, please.
He fucking got owned.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
El Beta smug face.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus Nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price.
Ooh, I love Lovecraft. Okay, I might have to try Bloodborne, because I fucking love Lovecraft. Dude, all Lovecraftian horror. So good. I think, like, one of the only times, and like, it has made... a story has made me uneasy was reading Shadow over Innsmouth. Like, I think On the Doorstep and Shadow over Innsmouth are like one of the very few times I've actually felt uneasy reading something.
But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too.
Well, that's your fucking fault, dude.
I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste?
Like, I'm not talking like... It's just emulating the sense of horror, I guess. Because, like, Lovecraftian horror, the only time Lovecraftian horror becomes something you can't comprehend is in Cthulhu and when we're talking about the Great Old Ones, right? But there are stories like The Thing on the Doorstep and Shadow over Innsmouth and Alchemist and stuff like that that aren't about the Great Old Ones and are more about the very, very fishy, very disgusting, wet, that kind of horror that isn't that kind of horror that's very easily comprehensible. Like Shadow over Innsmouth is about just fish people, like very disgustingly gross fish people. That's easy to comprehend, and that's easy to translate outside of books. But like, yes, Relia and Cthulhu and all that stuff is incomprehensible.
That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus Nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Zhiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Make the indescribable things indescribable in the game too, just really freaking creative. It's Fish People Town and Blood. Yeah, so it's basically like Shadow over Innsmouth. Yeah, so it is Lovecraftian. Fish People, yeah. So there, the story of Innsmouth. I'd have to read the story again, but like, the people of the town of Innsmouth kind of made like a pact with a fish god, or like a great old one, a fish god, and that basically made them like, as they age, they become more and more fishy. Like they start to lose hair, their face becomes more circular, they start to become grayer and just look more like a fish until eventually they become aquatic enough to where they can literally just live in the ocean forever. Few games that pulls off that aesthetic off. You should try it. It's a really nice experience. I will. If I ever get a PlayStation, I definitely will try it.
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
Asile is the fish archon. Now we get into the deep lore, boys. The deep lore interpretations. Osile fish archon.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
He's not fish archon, he is fish god, okay? Get that right. He's not an archon, he's a god.
10 times?
Rip.
Croso looks like he could faint any second.
It's coming full circle.
As for me, according to my contract with Miss...
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
I'd love to see Lovecraftian horror. That would be dope, though. Lovecraftian horror in Genshin would be so fucking cool. Just Lovecraftian horror anywhere is cool. What if that's like the Abyss? What if the Abyss takes Lovecraftian inspirations? This has been, yeah. I mean, I got used to it after reading Innsmouth and the Thing on the Doorstep, but like, I just love the aesthetic. It's really, really cool. Aside from like the incessant racism and paranoia of literally everything, Lovecraft stories are great. Animated series that fully brings, that would be cool, but that would be really hard to do. Fighting against Haishun. Oh, that would be dope.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
It's like, it's basically, you guys are basically emulating my head. Wander off. Snap back to the main topic. Wander off, snap back. Like, it's great.
Ms. Chow, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider it
so
even.
Good. FGO. I'm trying to remember what FGO is. Chose to take off their father after all. Sure. Hold on. Real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Well, I'll be right back, like, really quick. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, what did we miss? Oh, Fate Grand Order is that's what the FGO is. Oh, hi, Karma. Can it? Oh my God, guys, what is the word? You did this once before in my chat. I remember that. Something blank Castellana, Kiana Castellana blank. I'm just not gonna question it. Let's keep going.
But all right then.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will.
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go, but whatever. It'll do.
Yeah, it feels like this has just been a long enough process. Fuck it.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again.
Well, yeah.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Yeah, but the smug face, I love it so much. Oh my God, she's so cute. She is so cute. Hi, Karma. I'm really enjoying the quest so far. Yeah, and Faye gets her own quest, which is always fun.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Oz, why are you spamming? You said earlier today you didn't have the energy to spam, so why are you spamming now? Yeah, don't mind Oz.
Let me think for a moment.
Think.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Aw, damn, now you got me in a corner here, Oz. She chow and cross so she kiss. Yeah. This is a side quest and not a main quest, but it's her event quest.
Exactly. Usually when someone
She might get a
tells us they've
hangout.
lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents.
Ship Shichao and Crossell, and then ship the two Fatui right outside the teleport in Mondstadt.
Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
Eat dog or cat? I guess I would. Fuck. I don't know what I would do. Are we talking just like I was possessed and I had to eat one of them, or we're talking like survival situation? Because like it depends. Because like dogs are more useful in a I'm gonna just stop talking about that.
The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna answer that.
An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
I think There is more than just reason involved here,
Well,
Paimon.
since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
I've seen those guys like once. Can I stop zooming into weird ugly box? I mean, it's a book, dude. Oh, it's a book. I don't question what I say, because sometimes I just say things. So, like, I don't remember what I say. No, I'm just excited. Wait, hold on. Actually. There are two kinds of minds. One, you sound like a dog. You sound like you're wanking. Two kinds of minds in this chat. Is that a book? That's a book. That's fucking records of Galant? Dude, I've been looking for those. Dog milk. Dog milk confirmed. Madam Pang, we are here.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus jadeite? Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
She was here. She would analyze the Liu pronunciation. Chi or May. One of the two.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I expect nothing more of Twitter. Mow down Tevat for wooden logs. Oh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow night while I'm watching Critical Role.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
That's basically confirming that she's coming back. We're probably gonna run into some weird ass like law loophole or something in Fontaine. And then we're gonna have to like ring up Yanfei like, yo, can you do it's like oh, the poll for the Discord? Yes. Let me actually check that real quick. Thank you for reminding me. Sadly, I think the Milky Way won. Yeah, Milky Way won by a landslide. I'm really sad. I really wanted Whale Spout's Tavern, but like I really wanted that to win, like no cap, but Milky Way is cool too. Yeah, I'm so salty, dude. It's such a cool idea. It's such a cool idea, Jimmy. Ace is coming. Yanfei is coming to Ace Attorney. Yeah. Jimmy, don't worry. I'll try and use the name somewhere else. Isn't it your own server though? I mean, I guess. I could just say no, but like you gotta listen to the people, right? That's like that's not democracy there. No, I'll try and use the name somewhere else because I honestly love that name.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I'm not a dictator. I'm not a tyrant.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
Ooh, yeah, we'll have a channel called the Wellspouts Tavern. That's a good name. See, this is why I have you guys around.
Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change.
Quill spout of the Milky Way. Wouldn't that just be a white hole?
Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Ah, Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Oz, your idea is cool as fuck though too. I'm not gonna like no cap. Milky Way is a dope ass idea. Like I already have ideas of making it like celestial themed. Opposite of black holes, they just spout everything out. They eject matter instead of suck it in.
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all.
Shan't.
Just wait here for a moment.
Construct the gift.
There we
Yes.
go.
I'm so excited.
This serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen?
Bitch, it flows. Yeah, white holes are kind of terrifying. Yeah, just space is terrifying. I don't understand my brother for going to astrophysics. Like, that shit's just terrifying. If Yanfei family stems from Liyue, how come Ganyu and her not meet during that time? They probably have. They probably know each other. There's probably a line, honestly, that's about... Why did Ganyu think she was only half Adepti? I'm pretty sure she is half Adepti.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Yeah, and Yanfei is younger than Ganyu.
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain
Chubby!
little helper to
Let's
arrange
go!
for
I
this
fucking love
teapot.
Tubby.
She will explain everything you need to know about it.
That's also the part that I don't understand my brother for. Fucking astrophysics. Why does he like that math? No clue. But he does. It's entirely theoretical, Jimmy. The fact that black holes having opposite ends, which are white holes, is completely theoretical, but it makes sense. Ooh, look at it. Oh, I'm so excited, Nate. Open your inventory. We go to the teapot place. Enter teapot. Okay, which one do we get, guys? Oh, wait, do we have to pick it? Oh, wait, yeah, okay, which one do we get? Nobody knows what happens at the singularity of a black hole. One of the theories is that a black hole acts as a bridge to a white hole, where all the matter it sucks up is ejected from. Yeah, I'm gonna go with mountains. We can get the other ones, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, black holes are a complete mystery, so. Being an astrophysicist, prove this before this. My God. Well, let me in your pot. Hold on, y'all.
Wow,
I just got my pot.
This teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's. There's even
It's
a
Tubby.
great big
It's
house
Tubby.
in
It's
the middle,
Tubby. It's
too.
Tubby. It's Tubby. They propose to deal with the fact that black holes violate the laws of the universe. Yeah. If information enters the black hole, it can never be retrieved. And that's a big no-no in physics. Yeah, exactly. That's why nobody knows what happens with black holes.
Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
You could carve us a whole house out of this rock.
Paimon can't do that. Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it. Still, why is it so empty here apart from... Oh, wait a second.
It's Tubby. It's Tubby. Oh my god, it's Tubby. I love Tubby so much.
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch.
It's a finch? Alright.
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me, hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again?
That's a good sign that she's like... She's got a good memory. She's okay in the head. It's fine.
Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
She's so adorable. I love her so much.
You're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you.
Damn the duality of this chat. Yeah, there's a lot about the universe that is just nobody understands. Like, we have a theory of everything, or kind of, we have a part of a theory of everything, but there's just so many things that just like, fuck you, like black holes and antimatter. It's just like, no, that doesn't work anymore.
You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over. But at least this way, you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night. Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will.
She's a very, very, very adorable butler. I love Tubby so much.
Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like.
Yeah, there's said to be laws, but like a lot of times they're just like vague suggestions.
As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Yes.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a...
I'm so excited. Housing is finally fucking here.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on. Open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare
Just
the
commit
necessary
genocide.
materials.
I thought she was going to say that for a
Simply
second.
release the thought from your mind, and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
That they actually explained away the menuing of this shit, dude. They explained how menuing works. Dude, that's cool. They explained away the menuing thing, and that's I commend MiHoYo for doing that.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite.
A golden-eyed adeptus?
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since.
Probably, maybe Rex Lapis? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. If there's anything you...
Okay. After using the summoning this certain teapot, is it Guizhong? Childless can Travelers can also use and summon the teapot while they're in the thing codified indirectly instead of teapot. Travelers leave it. Okay, so you can't just nest. That would be great if you could go inside a teapot, inside of a teapot, inside of a teapot, and it would be like it's just teapotception. Well, the action maybe. Talk with teapots here since to learn about the management. You can create all kinds of items from the creation screen. Okay, this creation screen materials used to craft can be gathered from all over the world. After obtaining furnishings, use the place function to put it in its position. Place furnishings create a adeptal energy rank. You surround a teapot. Spend realm currency in the realm depot to purchase various items. Once in a while, a teapot traveling salesman will visit your abode. There's a chance that he will bring some bright treasures with him. Cool. It said adept Guizhong died. Oh, that's sad. If you acquire the blueprint for a furnishing set, you can place furnishings by batch. You can still make adjustments. Oh, that's cool. That's dope, actually. That's really cool.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a
We could fucking do that. Travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service while using creation of content that discriminates against any race, gender, sexual. Okay, so don't build swastikas. You're good. Bullying or insulting of any travelers, groups of travelers, any other content or behavior that violates terms of service. We may restrict your use of the game services if you do not follow these rules. This may include suspension, restriction, or permanent ban with the use of the standard teapot system, forced disconnection, login suspension, or account banned. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, dude. Look at this shit. This is so fucking cool, dude. Okay, I'm gonna plan this shit out, but like... Ooh, what if I put this in like the backyard? Yeah, Guizhong and Zhongli were friends. They were the first to do that, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure Guizhong was the first of the Adepti. I want to say. Confirm. Main building. Current. That's the main building. All right. I'm assuming we could probably upgrade that. Courtyard. Do we get like pathing? That would be dope. I don't think I have any yet. Save changes. Look at this. This is so fucking cool, dude. Oh, it's a working blacksmith. What the fuck? Dude, that's even cooler. Okay, let's talk to Tubby. What do you got, Tubby?
Maybe you're not used to the place at the
Trust rank. Let's see. Oh, 60? Oh, damn. Multi-arched Mondstadt building. Detailed step-by-step blueprint for making them. Okay. Cool. These are cool rewards. Like, these are actually good fucking rewards. 60 primos per? Dude, that's dope. Wait. Alright. And then can we buy stuff off Tubby? Realm Depot. So transient resin. This is the resin that only works for a certain amount of time. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you buy stuff off. You buy blueprints off Tubby. Can I get paths? Striking sight. Amber is rumored to originate with the Adepti, but can now be found all over Liyue. This particular kind of amber is... Okay. Tap the silver coins. Yeah, I did. Huh. So I'm assuming this refreshes. Furnishing blueprints. Ah. Do we get pathing? We don't get paths. Fuck. Ooh, here's what I'm gonna do. Memory of dust supposedly contains all of Guijan's knowledge. Oh. Alright, let's see what's in here. So we can do the inside of here. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, this is so cool. Ah! I love this so much. Oh, so... Okay, so you do this to learn it. Okay. Let me just, real quick. So we got... This is gonna put me 73 wishes in the pity, so let's just hope. Alright. Actually, while I'm here, this is gonna bug me not being at 40, so I'm just gonna wish 3 times. Sack sword, not bad. Alright. Give me a 4-star, sure. I'll take it. Okay. I got sack sword, that's not bad. I'm not rolling, that's also for Sunday, okay? I gotta save the content. What is it still? Still saying I have stuff to do. Night and day. Ooh. Right. So the Tubby has like an 840? What does that mean? Is that the...
Maybe you're not...
Is that the trust rank? Oh, create furnishing. Okay, and that's where the wood comes in. The paper comes from... create some fabric. Okay, we create the fabric from here. This is why I gathered silk flowers. All right. I am never getting rid of that beginner's banner. I am keeping that until the end of time. Oh, fuck. I will never have blue dye because I use mint for for one of my foods. My main food I use mint for. 442. Jesus Christ, I have so many berries. Well, let's create some. Oh, you get, how many do you get per? You get 10 per. Oh my god, that makes things so much easier. Oh my god, that makes things so easy. Alright, time to go murdered forests. Y'all. Achievements, what is this? Ooh, more primos? More primos, yeah. It's like baby scraps, but... Cool. We have so much shit to do in the fucking... Oh my god. Alright. And then we do this to get out, I think. I have an image of every type of wood, but I don't know how to send it to you. I found it on Reddit, so don't worry. I've already found those. Yeah, dragon's pine is pine. Right. The part I wanted to get to is done. Again, everything except for the housing is Sunday. What the fuck are you doing, cat? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Everything that isn't the housing system is Wednesday. Or, sorry, Sunday. Today is just housing. And because I wanted to do a little bit of it, let's see. So let me turn it on. We got display capture. This is the empty Discord server. Oh yeah, the cryo hypostasis is gonna be so fucking easy. This is the work in progress Discord server. So, what all do you guys want in a Discord server? Because I got like the general stuff, but once I got to the Genshin, like the Genshin stuff, where do I go from there? So what do you guys want? Like channel-wise. But the problem is, this isn't for me. This is for you guys. Right, so I don't want to make a bunch of channels that's just, like, never used. Genshin 3, okay, that's fair. Oh, Genshin Theory. I'm actually going to make that theories. Send fan art. That, and I also want a channel where people can rate their own Genshin OC. Okay, so we're gonna put those together to Genshin OC. Let's do this. OC, and art. See what you say. Genshin co-op, Genshin leaks, Genshin spoilers. All right. Genshin co-op. And then Genshin. Should I put leaks and spoilers together? Or do you want those separate? This is also entirely, like, especially leaks and spoilers, because I'm going to stay away from these channels as much as I can. Actually, I'm going to make this its own category. Hold on. I'm going to make a category. Create category. The forbidden knowledge. Put this up here. Genshin leaks. Genshin spoilers. Bop. Separate. All right. Leaks and spoilers should be separate. Okay. We'll see an art. You said, and then I'll put Genshin OC in art. Okay, anything else? Don't put in leaks. This is what this is. I got co-op already, Oz, dipshit. Don't put in leaks. Leaks are... Every Genshin server I'm in has a leaks channel. Has a spoiler talk with leaks in it. Teyvat Historia has leaks. Where is it? Spoiler theory discussion. That's where all the leaks are. I think Tectone might have leak discussion. I don't think they do, actually. Yeah, no, Tectone doesn't. So it's fine. I'm just gonna crack down on leaks, though. Be super strict with leaks are only in Genshin leaks. Anything else? Can you mute a channel? Yeah, if you go here, mute channel until I turn it back on, or just nothing. You can also go into the channel and click the bell. So, which I'll actually just do now. Right. Anything else? Oh, yeah, I don't mind this. I was using this as a copy. You have so much. Make a VC. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's an important thing. create category, musics. Create category, and then voice channel, music, VC. I'm gonna make like 2. Music, oh nope, this needs to be a voice channel, music, VC 2. And then I'm gonna add a text channel that is music bot commands. I'm also gonna, in the lounge, I'm gonna make bot spam. All right, and then we're also going to change this category. Well, spouts. Dope. See, this is why I asked you, because none of these channels would have existed without you guys. So keep the ideas coming. So for roles so far, what I have is everybody on join gets dust, kind of like celestial dust. And then we got planet stars, our content creators, haha funny. My bot harem, and then yeah, that. That's what this is. Welcome in rules. Should I? Oh, wait, no. Okay, I got it. Edit category. We're going to make this the lounge again. And then general gaming. All right, this is going to be Will's Past Timer. Ooh, Oz roll? Okay, and then what we're going to do, hold on, rolls. Oz boom. He's gonna be like up there, right? And then we're gonna give him a channel. Oz spam. Wait, what should we call it? Oz's pot. And then the only person that can talk, permissions. Advanced permissions. Everyone cannot send message. The only person that can send messages is Oz. Send message. We're good. Save. You like that? Ooh, Ozball, that's a great name for it. Oh, that's a great name. Hold on. Ozball. Save changes. There we go. I love this idea. I love that idea, Shiro. Oh my god. So once you join everything, Oz, I'll get that. I'll just give you that role. Okay, anything else? Last call for shit. Last call before we end the stream. We're gonna do this. And it's going to be in between, be above planet. And we're going to make you guys a very pretty blue. Save changes. Let's get Chad into this. Oh yeah, he's going to help me out with a bot and whatnot. He's going to help me out with moderation and bot. Yeah, oh yeah, don't worry. Chad is going to help me out with a bot and make some fancy integration stuff. Because he is, like, the most talented programmer I know, so. Hold on, what we're going to do is we're going to make... I'm going to make planet mod. Or... here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another role. I'll work on this later off stream, but we're going to do cosmic demigods. These are going to be the mods. Maybe like a red and orange, sure. No, only Oz can speak in the Oz pot. It's Oz's pot. But yeah, that's... So here's what I'm going to do. So my distinguished stream regulars are going to have comment roll. My distinguished stream regulars will get comment roll. And then Dust and Planet, I'll figure this distinction out later. Cosmic demigods are the gods, or are the mods. Me, content creators. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Well, I really like this. Do you want it to be a unique role? Actually, that makes sense, actually, because then I can make this unique role, and then planet will be the distinguished stream regulars. What role do you want, Shira? By the way, I missed that. Sorry. I'll give unique roles to those that were here upon its inception. Yeah, it's not that hard, Jimmy. Oz privilege is real. Shira, what role do you want? Just unique little roles on that'll show you different on they'll show on here. My privilege of pot. Any other requests? You mean name? Yeah, like what do you want? What do you want the role to be called? I just have a feeling you're gonna say stupid shit in that channel. That's all it's gonna be, so it's gonna be considered forbidden knowledge. Moon, all right. Yeah, because we're building a goddamn solar system out here, y'all. I'll put this down at the bottom. We got cosmic demigods already. Yeah. Ozpot is the biggest planet. Got should we use shooting star? We'll make you a gray. Ominous gray because moon. Ooh, something star. Sure star. Shira star. Shira. I'm trying to think of something like clever and majestic as fuck. Any cool star names? I mean, I'm not sure. Most of the star names I know of are just like long ass strings of letters and numbers. Yeah, I'm doing the Discord. Betelgeuse. Oh my god. Nebula. All right. Betelgeuse. I'm not gonna make a roll fucking Betelgeuse. Make Nebula. Nebula on purple. All right, fine. I'll make this. Make that yellow. Make Nebula purple. Nebula. Go. Let's fucking go. I'll sort this out all later, but this is the Discord so far. I like that a lot, y'all. I like this a lot. Well, once I've got roles sorted out entirely, and I've got Chad in here to help, I'll open this up to the public and everybody can join. Once I got moderation going on, y'all. So yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining the stream today. It's been very, very fun. The quest was very good. I'm very excited for my teapot, and thank you guys for helping out a lot with the Discord. So yeah, Sunday is going to be the big stream. We're starting 4 hours earlier, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. EST, starting a lot earlier. So get ready for us doing a lot of shit. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love all of you. And I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye. My cats are going insane. Bye.